The following video contains content and language which may be considered inappropriate for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Terrible. Why do black people like menthol so much? What's that about?
You can rewrite it, whatever. If you weren't so bitter, angry, and miserable, maybe some of your old coworkers would help you out. As it stands now, you'll be hanging by your belt in your bedroom closet within weeks. Why is that, boys?
Whoa, your 2 turns of service in Minecraft. Oh my gosh. How was he even able to type that? Excuse me. I can't even... Listen, I say the word fuck or shit or anything like that, they want to censor it out, but they don't censor this shit out? Really, YouTube? Get it together. Go ahead.
This is a misery. You're a weird dude. You're a weird dude. I'm exactly where I want to be. What a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Your life is in shambles, says Susan. But I've noticed your hate the last few days, so you got to go. Goodbye. All right, Luigi, $7.99. Have you had any offers from stations? They'd be crazy not to, especially with Ant getting a massive gig. Radio is taking a turn. It's time to return. Man, I haven't had an offer in radio in a bit now, so no, I have not.
Listen, you think someone of Opie's stature would have an agent? Like, listen, even I have an agent. I have an Opie. If you need an agent, I would recommend you use my agent. Listen, my agent is ruthless, brutal, savage. And that's just in the chat rooms. Could you imagine? And behind doors in a business meeting? Savagery. Brutal. Anyways, Opie. You think Opie would have a agent to help him get gigs and stuff? He hasn't had gigs in years. He don't have an agent. He's probably... Listen, it sounds like Opie might be one of them people who's got a little money, but they're afraid to spend it. But you know what they say? Most rich people pinch of pennies. They're very pinch a penny, meaning tightwads. Cheap. Go ahead, you cheap bastard.
I mean, no, I have not. Would I entertain an offer at this point?
And Opie, I demand that you stop coming after Anthony Cumia. You stop trying to cope. You stop trying to reflect your failures on the great man we know as Anthony Cumia. Speaking of Anthony Cumia, I did send my tapes in to WABC to be reviewed because I'm going for a co-host spot with Anthony Cumia. I want to be the next fucking Opie. Go ahead, you coping bitch.
I would listen, I guess. Yeah, what do you got? I would listen, I guess. But the fact
what do you
is,
got? Whoa, no! Oh, wow! I don't want to be on radio no more. Ah, I just want to sit here in front of my window and look out my window.
I think. I think. Well, I don't know if Anthony's lucky yet. I don't know. He's doing part-time AM radio, right? Sunday night.
Right there. Read the room. Gotta learn to read the room. Yeah, he's thinking. It's bothering him.
Is I think. I think. Well, I don't know if Anthony's lucky yet. I don't know. He's doing part-time AM radio, right?
Yeah, he knows. This is probably one of the biggest trolls I've ever seen. I'm talking about Anthony Cumia going back on the radio just to stick it to Opie. Oh, this is great.
Sunday nights 8 to 10. So he's trying to make a comeback in radio. I was gonna say he's
No. There is no try to it, Opie. There is no try. He has done it. Trying is him saying, well, you know, I've been trying to get on radio. Hopefully I can get a gig. No, he's got a gig. He's on AM radio. He's on the radio. There's no trying. He's done it. Can you? No.
lucky, but I don't even know if he's lucky because
Why?
I don't know how much he's making. If he's making no money, then
see, it's not. It's all about money. Opie has said, no, excuse me. Anthony Cumia has said, Opie's got me so fired up and so upset. Anthony Cumia has said, yeah, there's some money there. I'm not going to reveal. Someone's business. He enjoys broadcasting. It's his passion in life. It's his art. Anybody that knows anything about any kind of art, and art comes in many shapes and sizes. It's not just about Picasso painting on the fucking wall. No, it could be a musician, a comedian, which apparently we have a ton of those running around here, a podcaster. Like me. This is my art, critiquing you, Opie. My art in this world is reviewing your clips and everyone else's clips from the Hackverse, the shitverse. And you're in the shitverse, Opie, as I've said many times, neck deep.
and what's the point? To be totally honest with you, radio's not making a comeback in general. They're not hiring anybody.
They hired Cumia
to even get a part-time gig on the weekends. That's kind of impressive in the radio world because they're literally.
That's a defeatist attitude. Oh, well, they're not hiring anybody. Listen, big fan of Bubba the Love Sponge. And I know Bravo is too. But I've heard Bubba say this too. Well, they're not hiring anybody. And it makes me think, okay, they're not hiring you. But maybe they're going to hire other people. I would love to see Bubba back on terrestrial. Yes. Oh, I remember the Bone. Oh, the Power Pig. But this is not about Bubba the Love Sponge. This is about Anthony Cumia. And Anthony Cumia as much as he's talked about black people, he still had got a redemption to get back on the air. A second chance, as you would. Go ahead.
Firing everybody. A company, I think it was last week, fired another 200, 300, 400 people from their company. So
Who? Is it the radio? Let me back up.
That's,
I think I might have been missing
that's
something.
kind of impressive in the radio world because they're literally firing everybody. A company, I think it was last week, fired another 200, 300, 400 people from their company. So no, radio.
No, you need to let us know what the name of the company is so we can go look it up. Because if I Google right now, a company that let 300 or 400 people go last week, who's going to pop up? So let me real quick, as I got this video on pause, what company last week fired 300 to 400 workers? The government. It was the government. That was in February 20th. PepsiCo to lay off 300 workers as it seeks to close Liberty something. Liberty City? Okay. Yeah, that's the closest thing that Google's coming up with besides the government. Try again, Opie. Try again. Quit making shit up.
Radio's not making a comeback. Trust me. They're trying, I guess, to reinvent themselves.
You sound like one of them people that was trying to convince me Trump will never win the election. Don't vote for him. You're wasting your vote. He's never going to win. That's what you sound like, Opie.
They're firing people across the board.
Where? Who?
Oh, Anthony
Where? Who?
just got syndicated after one show. When are you getting syndicated? I don't compete with Anthony. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like,
not Jimmy Stewart. Oh, I see you everywhere. I love it. We love it. Go ahead.
I made a
Listen, this is the only program where we actually embrace the trolling. The trolling is good. Like, for example, not Jimmy Stewart here. Opie. Anthony just got syndicated after one show. When are you going to get syndicated? Or, excuse me, when are you getting syndicated? Go ahead.
a decision a very long time ago.
Oh, don't want to do radio. I did it a very long time ago.
When Anthony blew up the Opie and Anthony show because he's a terrible person, I didn't blow up the Opie and Anthony.
There you go. You don't even got to say no more. See no more, it's over with. Opie is still pissed about Anthony Cumia getting thrown off of Sirius XM by the seat of his fucking pants. It's like they come up behind him and just threw his ass out that window. Oh, that's it. It's over with. Your fault, Opie. It's all your fault.
Anthony show, he did. If he could have tamped down his racist crap, which he will now do for WABC, because the one thing I know about Anthony is that he plays to the room. Oh, you need me to tamp down my race stuff? No problem. I'll do that. Oh, everyone's hating on Opie?
That's called being professional, Opie. It's called being professional. He just says, oh, Anthony's playing to a room. Yes, he's a professional. Now, he knows he can't go on WABC and broadcast and drop N-bombs and talk about black people like he does on Compound Media. How he's going to manage it, too, that's interesting. But, you know, he's got to be professional. Come on. I mean, let's be serious. When I go into meetings and stuff, I'm not in there throwing, N-bombs, F-bombs, and all that. You gotta be professional. Now, when you're off the clock or you're on your own time and you're doing your own thing, you can kind of let loose. But you gotta be careful too, because if you're in a real professional It's like you have a big professional career. You have to be careful what you say on social media because the other people who you may work with, your company or whatever, they see that and they're like, oh, we don't like that. Kind of what happened to Anthony. I think he learned that lesson. Go ahead, Opester.
No problem. I'll do that. Oh, people are praising Ope. No problem. I'll do that. He's a guy that always played to the room. And when he blew up the Opie and Anthony show, I knew I would never see the guy again. I think he's a terrible person. You know, bad.
Your opinion don't mean shit. I don't think I know I wouldn't be able to ever see him again. Oh, this is great. This is fucking great stuff. Oh no. Oh. Yep. Is that how Anthony Cumia, when he left, when they said, we're going to have to let you go, we're going to terminate your contract, he said, really? Okay. And he played this as he's walking out the door. Go ahead.
People win all the time. So if he's now syndicated, God bless him, but it doesn't affect my life. I haven't seen the guy in...
Okay, Opie, so let me just give you a little bit of suggestion. Stop reading the free chat. Because it looks like Opie is going to take a downward spiral real fucking fast. And I think a lot of people want to see this. They want to see all absolute destruction, mayhem, and chaos. Who am I kidding? We want to see it. I want to see it too. Go ahead. Downward spiral.
I used to keep track, to be honest with you. I used to keep track. I literally haven't been in the same room as the guy. Haven't seen him in person.
All you gotta do is just say, reach out to him and say, hey, Anthony, I would really like to apologize for all the terrible things I've said. I think we should squash this, and we know Opie and Anthony is in the past. What, can we be friends again?
7 years. So if you're happy for Anthony, you're a fan of Anthony, you're excited for his big return, you're excited that he's now having his 2-hour show syndicated, which is that's not really a big deal because isn't he being heard on an app and on the internet anyway through his ABC show? Whatever. There's no jealousy here because he's not in my life. I chose a long time ago to not have anything to do with the guy because I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a terrible person if you want to know the truth. So if that makes you happy, great, but it doesn't affect me or my life.
Opie, this is all a work. Opie just flipped through so many chats just to get to Not Jimmy Stewart's. Opie, breaking news. Anthony just bought WNEW.
All right. Not Jimmy Stewart. Not Jimmy Stewart. Well, are we going to get along, Not Jimmy Stewart, or what? Or what? Let me know.
Oh, it's a super chat. My bad. Okay, my bad. Okay, I take it back. My bad. He flipped through the free chats to get to. Okay, I give you that, Opie. We give you that. My bad.
No. Mrs. Spuds Buckley gave me $5. All right. And now you go after my wife. That's cute.
Wait.
Gave me $5.
Wait. Mrs. Spuds Buckley, $5. My real name is Lindsay, and I slept with Anthony, and you know why, because I've had it with your ranting every morning. Plus, Anthony's... Oh, God.
All right. And now you go after my wife. That's cute.
Oh, that's horrible. Rosie can put her sting out.
If Anthony asked you to come on his WABC show, would you? Yeah. Well, I can't say what I want to say because we got to keep it nice for everybody. No. I have no desire. None. That's just so lovely. Thank God these terrible people, aren't fans of mine. Thank God. I don't want terrible people being fans of mine. Your drunk uncle. None. Thank you, Zesty Clothes. All right, I got to get the kids up. This was fun. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys are just babbling, I guess, huh? Yeah, I think we did it. Screw it. Did we do everything? We did the Tesla and the Elon Musk and the Trump kissing his friend's ass as we're all panicking. So, look, I have a lot of people in my life that voted for Trump. They're panicking. They're absolutely panicking. And there you got the Trump. He's buying a Tesla to take care of his billionaire buddy. He feels sorry for his billionaire buddy who has more money.
Wait a minute. So he's buying a Tesla to take care of his billionaire buddy. The billionaire buddy don't need the money.
Even with the Tesla stock.
Might just be so like they'll try and get MAGA supporters to buy Teslas. I don't know. Who cares?
Stock dropping so dramatically.
We only want Dabbelverse stuff here. Opie.
Excuse me. He can go back and forth to Mars all day long, and he'll always have enough money. Yeah, I think it's a terrible look for the American people that you're in front of the White House. You're basically a salesperson for the Tesla. You're reading from a brochure. I literally just bought a car, and my sales guy, Mike, who listens to these things now, old O&A fan, I told him what I was doing. He's like, I don't know how to do that. That's one of the problems when you try to reinvent yourself with the new media. Your old fan base is like, I don't know how to do that. But I showed him how to do that. And now Mike listens every morning. So hi, Mike. And Mike gave me the sales pitch when I went on to the dealership, right? And then I told Mike, let's not do the sales pitch thing. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk a little bit.
Talk.
I told him who I was. So he had an O&A question.
Let's talk. I have the hardest time sometimes understanding people from the tri-state area. Talk. Speak English.
Questions. I had car questions, and we developed a nice relationship. But I
had a friend in Massachusetts, and they asked me, do you have any Taggets down there in Florida? I said, what the hell is a Tagget? I don't understand. We don't have Taggets down here. We've got... We don't have Taggets. We have Taggets down here. They're like, Taggets. It's a store. I said, are you trying to say Targets? Yes, Taggets. Speak English.
Initial sales pitch was exactly what
Pronounce the R's.
Trump did in front of the White House yesterday. He was a car salesman for fucking Tesla, and you don't have a problem with this? It's weird, man. It's a weird look. How about you give the hardworking people, the people that voted for you, something that they can go, oh my God, thank you, Mr. Trump.
Let's talk about coming
ignore your billionaire friends for a little while. That's what I say today. I'm out. Guys, don't forget the audio version of these.
The fuck was that?
Mr. Trump.
Was that some kind of new salute?
How about you give with this?
Is that an Opie salute?
It's weird, man. It's a weird look. How about you give the hardworking people, the people that voted for you, something that they can go, oh my God, thank you, Mr. Trump.
Opie salute coming up.
And, ignore your billionaire friends for a little while. That's what I say today. I'm out. Guys.
Opie salute. Opie. Take it easy. We don't want to lose you.
Don't forget the audio version of these. Don't forget the audio version of these fine live streams, and they are fine.
Really? Really? Opie. Get off your wallet. Get you a little agent and little, maybe a managing firm or something, and start putting you together some good shit. Get inside of a studio somewhere. I'm sure you can rent some out, pre-done studios in New York City for a couple hours. They've got the microphones, they got the setup. A lot of people do that. A lot of cities have that where you can go and you pay a little bit of money, certain amount of money, and you rent it for however long you need to do it for the podcast, and you sit in the studio. Get you some guests lined up. You have to pay them. You have to pay the guests. You want good guests, unless you know them personally and they owe you a favor or something, but you gotta have to pay them, Opie.
The audio version is available, shortly after I turn the damn camera off, because I got to upload it and I got to put titles and descriptions and hashtags and I got to promote it on social media. It's all a pain in the ass.
It is.
But if you give me a little time, the audio version is always available soon after I turn off the camera, so you can listen to these in the car, man. And then one day.
Or you could go back on radio and have an app like WABC, and they can just download the app and click the play button and they can hear your show.
One day the right person will listen, and I too will make a huge comeback.
I noticed with our program right here, Bravo, you haven't been uploading the audio only onto our podcasting platform. Maybe we should start doing that, putting these episodes up there as audio only. That's the thing. It seems like everything's shifting back towards old school podcasting where there was no fucking video.
To radio.
They all want to shit on podcasting years ago. All these terrestrial radio guys. Look at them now. Look at you. Look at Karma beating your ass.
A boy could dream.
Hit the follow button, hit the like button.
Boom. Boom.
And be like,
Oh, yeah, look at this piece of shit. Stuttering John's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Bitch. Fuck that shit. There he is. Lie to you about hurricanes. Oh, there he is. Lie to you about a hurricane. There he is. Lie to you about hurricanes.